Welcome, everybody, to New Orleans and the iconic Caesars Superdome, the long-term home of the All-State Sugar Bowl, which this year, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We are through the opening round of this year's playoff, and now the pressure is mounting in the quarterfinals. A matchup between one side that's had time to rest and recover, and another team that's battle-tested, already off one playoff victory. As we'll see the number 9 seed in this playoff, the Miami Hurricanes, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So the Ohio State Buckeyes offense comes on the field first today. Well, the energy in this building, Chris, is going to pick up as this Sugar Bowl unfolds. As they say in New Orleans, let le bon temps rouler. Let the good times roll.
And really one of the more hostile environments, I think, when it comes to bowl games. You know, I've called so many games in here. Think about the history. Going all the way back to 1935, they played the Sugar Bowl right here in New Orleans. I think a lot of people have associated this bowl game with the SEC. But as we've seen since the start of the playoff, teams like Washington, Ohio State, Clemson, among others, have made this trip down here to the Bayou.
That completion makes it second down. To the air, it's Matthews. Looking for the wideout. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Hold on a second. There's a timeout on the field. The coach wants the officials to take another look at that one. Thinks he might get an overturn. Not the news the coach was hoping to hear. He took a chance calling a timeout to get the replay. We'll see if that proves to be crucial. The drive stays alive with that first down completion. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He finds his man. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just another great example, Chris, of an Ohio State quarterback and receiver combination being so dangerous. Think about it, over the last 8 or 10 years, I think Ohio State has been as consistent as anybody when it comes to the passing game and the efficiency that comes with it.
They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down after that completion. And he drops back in the gun. There's contact on the throw. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle made after a big gain.
But it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain and a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path, just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
So here we go, 3rd down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Bringing pressure. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. It breaks the scoreless tie here, makes it 3-0. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So Miami's offense gets their first crack now. All right, Kirk, let's take a quick look at the impact players for today's game and how they're going to affect the outcome.
These are your leaders on the field and in the locker room. These are your go-to guys, not only when you need a play to be made, but also when you need somebody to rally your team.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Quick throw to the left side. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. Receivers are bunched together. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw. It's Matthews. It's caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Ball handed off. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Catch made over the middle. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Got a lane. Can he get in? Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Costly holding penalty there. Backs him up 10 yards. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. He's escaping the pocket now. And it's picked off in the end zone.
I love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender and he throws the interception.
And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And the coverage team able to bring him down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. That costly red zone interception the last time out. Let's see if they can recover from that error. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a quick grab. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Oh, my gosh. They almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback and throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Man, I like this play. Not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Caught over the middle. It's Presley. The defense will wrap him up after a 7-yard gain. It'll bring up fourth down.
On third downs like this, you can only allow completions in front of you as long as you can protect the sticks. And that's what the defense did here. They knew where the sticks were, and they were able to make the tackle short of the line.
Buckeyes pick up enough to get a first down there. And here's the handoff. Finding space at the 20. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. The offense now operating in the red zone. Gonna run it. It's Freeman. And a decent gain there before the defense brings him down. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. We've reached the end of one in this quest to move one step closer to a national championship. Let's check out the stats so far. We expect the teams have worked through some of the nerves of this playoff game as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. They'll hand it off. And they're able to tackle the ball carrier there.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and the run fits on that play.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. Tailback with another carry. Also run of bounds close to the end zone.
Gutsy call here by this offensive coordinator to keep it on the ground on this third down. But he picks up the first with good hard running from the back.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for a running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. You look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, and Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set as some of those greats.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. And that one's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but that's an important takeaway. Sets up the offense at the 34. Big guys up front line up. It's first down. They'll run it here. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. The running back has been busy today, but not much to show for it. The defense all over him again.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fits. They're holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything.
He's stopped, but he gets a first down. The Buckeyes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time.
There's a shot toward the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Well, they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The PAT stretches the lead to 17-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. He'll hand it off. And they make the stop to get the ball carrier down. And the Canes hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Trying to create here on the move. It's caught downfield. You get him down at the 41, but that's good enough for a first down. The offense going with the hurry up.
Boy, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. For our younger audience out there who might be watching this game.
They bring the... They've got him.
Well, that's their second sack already in this game right now. And this offensive coordinator, he's going to have to come up with some changes in pass pro. Keep a tight end in, roll the quarterback out, anything they can do to help him out. Otherwise, this poor guy's going to spend his entire playoff experience on his back.
The back just had no chance there. The defense is all over the draw play to stop him behind the line.
Yeah, I don't know if they were tipped off or what, but they weren't fooled at all. You could tell the defense was dialed in, knew exactly what was coming, and made the tackle.
It's a big gain all the way to enemy territory, tackled at the 45. The Canes looking to keep this drive rolling.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
The tight end goes in motion before the snap. Fires it to the wideout. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Offense getting set, second down play here.
Well, there aren't very many things that can get to a quarterback of this magnitude. But I think it's safe to say that good pressure by the defense can get to any quarterback.
And he's shoved out of bounds by the defense short of the first down marker. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Running back grabs it on a screen, and he will be stuffed for no gain.
Man, really good job here by the defense, flying around, recognizing the ball is out, and then making the tackle short of the first down.
No problem, knocks it right through.
Boy, this guy has such a strong leg. No problem, up into the net from 50 plus.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen. That's good coverage there. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments, come up with a stop here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Catch made on the left side. It's the 2-minute warning. We've got a blowout developing here before halftime. A completion sets up a second down play. Receiver in motion now. Looking to throw. It's Matthews. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made. Room to run here. Tackle is finally made, but it's down at the 28-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. Let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Handoff to the back. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack.
Touchdown, Ohio State. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Well, you got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And now the running back's got it again. defense stops him short of the marker. So now it's 4th down. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look. And they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground. So the offense with the 1st and 10 now. The football placed exactly at midfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, this quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass. They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. Now the timeout is called by the defense. We've got some things to work out here. The Canes will bring their punt team on the field now. We'll see if he can make a play on this return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. So they start the drive looking for some late fireworks here. Less than 30 seconds before halftime. Didn't quite get the playoff in time. It'll be delay of game. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to throw. It's Matthews. And they heave it deep downfield. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Tackle is finally made, but the offense will set up now at the 44. The Buckeyes come to the line looking to crank up the tempo. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Look at this, he'll go deep again. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Tackled after a short return to the 19, but a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
So it's 1st down, but they'll just kneel down before halftime here. Looks like the offense content to run the clock out here and go to halftime. Talk about the 2nd half. And that will do it for the 1st half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. These games, they never disappoint, regardless the score. And this one was filled with excitement and big plays throughout that 1st half. And we have to start this halftime breakdown by addressing the play of this elite wide receiver. This is clearly a young man who, once he's finished playing on Saturdays, he's going to be playing on Sundays. The kid has different gears. He has a knack for finding gaps in the defense. And I can't remember a college player with that kind of catch radius.
Buckeyes will kick it away to get us going in the 2nd half. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. First play of the 2nd half, they keep it on the ground. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Offense cranking up the tempo now, no huddle. Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. The Hurricanes looking to punch it in here. It's 1st and goal. Offense looking to throw the ball. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. It's complete. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. On 3rd and goal, he's going to try to throw for it. Junior steps up and makes an impact play. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. He made good on his first try. This one is from 36 yards away. And this one is right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. He's going to return it from near the goal line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back out of the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. 5-yard gain, so it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to the left. And they'll force him out of bounds after a short run.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. And it's really solid defense on that play.
And it's good for a 1st down to 36.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead. Keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line. Come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
Boy, this is all about the defense here. Nice stop here on 3rd down, but really it's about trying to get this offense behind the sticks. Once you get them behind the sticks, you can mix up your coverages, really affect the quarterback's eyes and disrupt the timing and the rhythm of what the offense is trying to do. Now we've got another big 4th down coming up.
Let's it fly to the wideout. And he finds his target. He has the 1st. Out of bounds, but not before a big game. This offense is ripping the defense apart today. And that review confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. The Buckeyes pick up 1st down yardage to keep the drive going. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held them just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. He makes the tackle, but he gains enough to make the 1st down in what should be the last play of the 3rd quarter. Well, Kirk, Ohio State has the lead here after 1. With 3 quarters in the books, with a chance to stay alive with the playoff at stake, let's take a quick look at the stats so far. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here's the handoff. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Now you're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the 4th quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job at eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the 4th quarter.
They convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. Caught quickly. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Touchdown, Buckeyes. To stretch the lead, the route is on.
Boy, great job here of finding him again. That's his 2nd touchdown reception in this football game.
And the point after is right down the middle. Now they get set to kick it away. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Settled for 3 last time. No doubt they're looking for the end zone in this possession. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Delivers quickly to the left side. And he's got it. They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
And looking to throw now on first down. That's a nasty move. Now he's got room to run.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Here's the 2nd down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Cannot escape it. Down he goes.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
Trying for a 4th down completion. And it's caught. Brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon. Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain. Pass caught, 2nd down now.
How about the arm strength from this quarterback? He really didn't have any other option than to put it right in there and give it everything that he had. Great timing and a good job of squeezing that in between the defenders.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first and keep this drive moving.
First down. Looking to throw the football. On the run here. Lets it go. Short throw to the back. Caught behind the line of scrimmage.
I can see what the quarterback's trying to do here, Chris, and he gets the completion, but just no gain. There's just no room to go after the catch.
Offense goes to the pistol formation now. 2nd down. Looking to throw it. He's running out of time here. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
There's no one to throw to there on 3rd down, and now it's a 4th down coming up.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback.
And they've got him a sack to end the drive. What a play by this defense.
That's really good coverage downfield, and it just looked like the quarterback was waiting and waiting and waiting a little bit too long. By the time he decides to try to make a throw, nothing's open. The result is a sack and a turnover on downs.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. And that's the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to work the clock, getting closer now to an impressive victory. 2nd down after that previous play. Handoff as they try to work the clock here. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down. Crucial 3rd down play coming up. Try and muscle for the 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Love to see this with a lead late in the game. In the postseason, you got to trust your offensive line in your back. Not only do you keep the clock moving, you pick up a 1st down. Now you got a chance to ice this game.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete. Oh, and he's in the clear down the left side. Can they catch him?
And I've really enjoyed watching this guy play all year, and it's been great to see him in person today, making good decisions, accurate throws, and keeping this offense moving.
And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Man, this defense can fly to the football as a group. That's great team pursuit. The quarterback a little unsure on whether he should keep it or pitch it, and the defense makes him pay for that with their speed.
Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. They bring him down. That's a very solid game, but still well short of the 1st down. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone.
Boy, it's 2nd down and forever. You know they're going to throw the ball. They want to throw the ball, but to the credit of the defense, there's just nothing open. How about this quarterback? Instead of throwing the ball away, he picks up some big yards. They get a real shot here now on 3rd down.
They'll go for it on 4th down for a 5th time. They're 3 for 4 so far today. He did not get it. A crucial play by this defense. What a 4th down stop. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it go. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a 1st down. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense. And the offense calls time now with 29 seconds remaining.
This defense has been lights out today. Great job once again applying pressure on this quarterback. This poor quarterback, he doesn't know what he has seen today. Not able to get anything going to be able to try to compete in this game. They're down big, and now they're just hoping for that clock to run out.
And the offense will spend a timeout, stopping the clock with 22 seconds remaining. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. And he just throws that one away. Took a big shot, but avoids the sack. And the Canes will have to kick this away. Back out to punt for the 4th time today. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. 1st down here for this offense. The back's got it. The stop made at the 45, but enough for a 1st down. Scanning the field, it's Matthews. Here's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. Offense with a crucial fumble recovery. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football. Welcome, folks, to Glendale, Arizona, and State Farm Stadium, site of this year's Verbo Fiesta Bowl, which, of course, is part of the college football playoff. We've reached the semifinal stage, one last hurdle to clear before that national championship game. And today we're going to find out who's got the toughness and the depth to continue their drive and keep championship dreams alive. As we'll see the number 5 seed in this playoff, the Georgia Bulldogs, taking on the top-seeded team in the playoff, the Ohio State Buckeyes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. It's been a tremendous college football playoff so far, and it's down to this, the semifinals. Which team will head on to the national championship game? Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for this semifinal collision. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. First down play call coming up. How impressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
They're behind the sticks on 2nd and long here from the 12. Quarterback drops back. Lets it go quickly. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
Just a really good ball here to be able to pick up this first down for the Georgia offense. And, you know, being able to have a balanced attack, so important in modern college football, and Georgia does that as well as anybody.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Movement here from the tight end. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. The pickup is 7 yards. Now it's 2nd and 3.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache for the defense to have to deal with.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback kind of get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
And it's the senior getting home with the sack. So on their first possession of the game, the offense stays on the field, and they'll go for it. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Looking for his big tight end. He's got it. Enough for a first down. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain. More than enough to pick up a first down.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the first down.
He's got some room. Can he get there? And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And it's 7-0 after the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. We'll call for the fair catch here. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. Looking out throwing here to start the drive. And that's incomplete. Even on a first down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
Well, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
Caught near the sticks. It's Presley. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Good job here by this offense coming up with this first down on the third down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. They bring him down after a short gain there.
The quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Buckeyes looking to keep this drive rolling. He'll hand it off. And he's able to find some running room. Nice pickup.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. The Buckeyes begin a new series here, 1st and 10. To throw, it's Matthews. Gets rid of it on the move. Not an accurate throw by the freshman quarterback. Threw it behind him. Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They look to throw it here on second down. He pulls it in for a big gain. Touchdown, Ohio State. Strong game by this quarterback. Kicking team on now for the extra point. And he knocks it right through. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Finds an open target on the left side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball, and then you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. Quarterback's got it on the option. And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap, looking to throw. On the run, he'll let it go. He makes the grab. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Boy, great recognition here by the quarterback, recognizing zone defense. Initially didn't have anybody open, but I love he's able to show that he's got enough athletic ability to get outside of the pocket and be able to make that nice throw for a big first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Down he goes, a sack.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on 3rd down. Play action fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the ball. That's a big 3rd down defensive play.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Here comes the powerful Ohio State offense onto the field. Passing game was so effective in the last possession. Right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Close to the tight end. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between the quarterback and the receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, you may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually, it's going to cost you.
Oh, a sack. The senior on this defense making a big play.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
It's 4th down and 4 as they try to keep the drive going. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
Oh, my gosh. A drop pass here on this 4th down play. Everything was perfect. The execution is there. The route is nice. The ball is on the money. All he has to do is catch it, and it's a 1st down, and he drops it. This one could come back to haunt him.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Chris, a really good job here by this back to be able to find that hole and pick up the yards for this 1st down. And, boy, Georgia's had some good backs over the years, and this young man is living up to that tradition today.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. And he's got some open field ahead. Across the 40. At the 20. Takes the pick to the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Here comes the point after attempt. PAT puts him in front by 7. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He'll take off from deep in the end zone. And he stopped with the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. Can they recover from that right now? Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense moving closer to the line to gain after that catch. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. The gain is not enough for 1st down, so it brings up a 4th and short.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Work down RPO looking left. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a 1st down.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Looking to throw again. And the senior making a disruptive impact play.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. 1st half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. Got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Lofting it toward the left sideline. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Georgia. This college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
And the PAT is good. And with that extra point, we're all tied up now in the second quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. Last time the defense got a big fourth down stop. Let's see what the offense can do this time. He slings this one deep down the left side. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receivers. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Looking to pass. It's Matthews. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Catch made on the right side. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
Buckeyes looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. They'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. He's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. If they want to cut into this lead before halftime, they have to work quickly now. Oh, it's snapped to the back. Jukes to get free. Oh, and he fumbles. No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials will overturn that previous ruling. First down and 10. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. And he finds the running back in the flat. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Important third down play coming up. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Stop right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Great job here by this offense being able to convert. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole. They're down here early in this game. And with all this hype, the last thing you want to do is have to punt the ball. Come up with a conversion, keep your rhythm, keep your momentum, stick to your playbook. Good job here. Now let's see if they can keep that rhythm going.
Important second down play coming up. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Running out of time in the pocket. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long. And the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Needs a completion here on 4th down. And the ball is picked off. Can he take it all the way? Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, the quarterback gets drilled on this play, Chris, as he lets go of that ball before the interception. I think he was just trying to get it out. Didn't seem to have a chance to set his feet up. And what did it do? Made it a lot easier for the defender to come up with the interception.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And it's incomplete as he just overthrew his receiver that time.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
That's caught. It's Robinson. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Another great play by this receiver. And I tell you, the offense coordinator is doing a nice job of moving him around. The defense knew coming into this game how tough he'd be to stop, but the way they're utilizing him is making it very challenging to be able to create the matchups that the defense wants.
Defense, and he'll loft it to the end zone. And he scores. Touchdown, Buckeyes. So the offense clicking now for building the lead, and this one could get out of hand.
Well, it's just complete domination. The offense is executing and doing their job, putting points on the board. The defense is showing up prepared, ready to play. It just feels like this game's getting sideways in a hurry.
And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's on the run. Launches deep. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. So a timeout is called. Just a few seconds left here in the first half. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
This will likely be the last play of the half. Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And it's incomplete. They took a shot there at what will be the final play of the quarter. Minutes going to wrap up with the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Dogs will kick this away to begin the second half. Returner decides to fair catch this. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. They'll run this play from the pistol formation. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking downfield, it's Matthews. Trying to extend the play. And the ball to the ground. The defense recovers the fumble.
This offense just blew an opportunity to have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
I really feel that this quarterback is rattled. At this point, he's already been sacked a number of times. I think it's affecting his timing with his receivers.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Shotgun formation here on third down. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's fourth down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the second half. We're going to go for it on fourth down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Got space, looking to score. Touchdown, Dogs. This offense is still clicking. And now they'll set up for the point after. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ohio State offense comes back onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. Here comes a handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the wideout. And he pulls in the catch. It'll be enough for a first down, brought down at the 43.
Chris, much like we saw in the first half, this quarterback can put the ball right on the money. Now, you know the defensive coordinator at halftime spent all the time he could with his secondary to come up with answers on how to try to slow this guy down.
Makes a quick catch. Great move there. Finds room at the 30. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defense coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. And I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
They get him down, but that's a solid game.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in and stretches this defense out wide, it can create some vertical seams for big plays.
Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
And the extra point was up and good. There's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. And he's brought down to the 27-yard line. Decent return. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here over the defense? He's going for a big play downfield. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Chris, the defense catches a break here. They got behind coverage, looked like a big play, if not a touchdown, and the receiver just dropped the ball.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field, so let's check this out. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Oh, you talk about a big hit there. I think this guy holds on to this football at a critical 3rd down if this linebacker doesn't lower the blow. Great timing on that hit to prevent the PI call and to get this team to 4th down.
Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Wow, a 3rd pick tonight by the QB. He'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. Let's see if they can keep that passing game going. The last possession, very efficient and precise. Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback making some changes at the line. To throw, it's Matthews. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
The pocket breaking down. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 4th down and a long way to go, but they're going to go for it. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And they get set now to try the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. And they tackle him at the 8. The offense starts backed up on this possession. And the Bulldogs offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Brought down after a short return at the 20 to snuff out the scoring threat in the red zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain. Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. And the tailback's got it again. Will he score here? Touchdown, Ohio State. And this one is getting ugly. Extra point try coming now. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And he's tackled just short of the 25. And the Georgia offense is back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. In a big game before he goes out of bounds, the offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away.
He's looking to make a big play downfield. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
It's an out route, the catch made. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Dogs hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
That is a really tough feeling for a receiver to be way downfield like that, ready for a big play, and just unable to connect with your quarterback. I'm sure they're going to go to the sideline, looking to call another shot downfield again here in a little bit.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back. We're going to throw for the 1st down. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made after a big gain. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Looking to throw it again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete. Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Intercepted in the end zone. Going the other way. Can they stop him? Now look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost him.
The back behind the quarterback now in the pistol. There's the handoff. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid gain. Stay ahead of the chains.
And the wideout goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. He breaks free. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
I really love the way more and more offenses are using the receiver in motion pre-snap. Give him a chance to get the football with a couple blockers in front of him. He's got all that speed built up. You get the ball in his hands, and you better look out. He could be off to the races.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Touchdown, Buckeyes. And the beatdown continues. Try to add to the lead now with PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Now they get set to kick it away. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the powerful Georgia offense is back out on the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. He breaks free. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Defense makes the stop after the completion.
I like the call here by the offense coordinator. After the interception on the previous drive, you get your quarterback a nice, easy throw, something underneath. Try to get him back into rhythm.
Oh, and this is going to wind up as a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And here comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. Breaks loose at the 45. An explosive play. Moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 38. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. They'll work the clock here with the running game. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
When these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense.
They're got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all in the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
So bad plays on first and second down puts them in a tough spot here. Third and very long. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Defense able to stop him. It's fourth down now.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
But it's incomplete. The defense makes a fourth down stop.
Chris, I like the call here, going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense...
He'll take a deep shot here. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Second down play coming up. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Here's another interception. We're losing track. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work from the 44.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Handoff to the back. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Ball handed to the running back. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Well, the defense coordinator this week always telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Can he make it to the marker? 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. That's a great performance in a pressure moment, but now the job gets even more exciting, even bigger, as they go on to the national championship game and play for that trophy.
And this is a new era. I mean, think about the weeks, the amount of games that these guys have been able to play, and to be able to accomplish this, to get to the national championship, that says everything about the endurance of this football team, both mentally and physically, and they get one more hurdle to see if they can become the national champs.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.